Hello everyone. I have just finished my third page for Susanna's Vintage Sewing Techniques project that she's doing, and I'll put a link to Susanna's channel in the description box below. This is the March page, a little bit behind, but I've got it done. This is the English paper piecing that she did. And this is how I've done mine. I'm trying to keep to shades of blue, which I think I've done quite well. If it was all too blue and white, there wouldn't be a lot of contrast, I don't think, or there would be too much contrast. The only doily piece I could find was this piece here, and it does have a couple of colours in, but I'm okay with that, although I did cover the centre of it because the colour was very washed out, so I put a little daisy. I had this trim and it had these blue daisies, and in between the blue were the white daisies, so I've just decorated it around with the blue daisies, put a couple up the top just to help with the balance, and this will be going opposite that one there, so you know they're quite nice together, which is, to me, I like it to, you know, at least look good with the opposite page, so I think that's fine like that. I really did enjoy doing it. I have to say though, I think I made a mistake when I was cutting my hexagon out. I think I made it a little bit small, a little bit small for the triangles, and well, you know, compared to these two, the diamond shape and the triangle shape, I think I made my hexagon, or it shrank when I pressed it or something. I'm not quite sure, although I doubt that very much because it's an old doily, would have been pressed a lot over the years. I've just made a slight mistake, and although everything meets up fine, in the junction here, let me see if I can explain this a little bit better. Just in the junction, like if that were to be my hexagon like that, and this is my triangle coming off like that on each of them, instead of the triangle coming right to the tip of the hexagon, it doesn't. It kind of just stops about there, and then the triangle comes up from there and goes down, and the same thing there. There's just a little space, which that's why I've put the little daisies on, because I can see that it wasn't a real crisp triangle like that. Probably would get kicked out of the patchwork world. But this is just for me, and I think I've worked out what I did wrong. So, you know, that's, to me, that's good that I've worked out what I did wrong. And if anybody else has like an opinion on why that didn't work out, I would love to hear it as well, because I'm not a proficient patchwork type of person. I'm just trying my best. So, but I like the page. I think it's pretty and it's happy. So that's what it is. And the next piece will be the cut work, which should be interesting. I've never done any cut work at all, so that will be quite interesting. And while I've got the camera on, I just want to share a couple of things. Whiskers have sent me some more storage bags. Well, they're, you know, they're bags in general, but I use them for all my storage. And these ones, they're really cute. Well, they were on the website anyway. So let me just pop this over here for a moment, and I'll share with you. I've had the bag a couple of days, but I haven't opened the bag. So these are like purses. And I thought they would be lovely to share, so they're a reasonably good size. They're very good for storage and things. So I got this lovely creamy white colour. But I also asked for this one as well. Ooh, that's a little bit distorted with the being packaged. And this one is like a coffee stained colour almost. I'm sure it's got a much better word for it. They do come with a chain to clip onto the ends here, which if I was to use it as a purse, then that would be great. They're like a raffia type fabric, and inside they're all lined. And I got these purely for storage, and I do notice they don't quite shut completely. Can you see that? They don't quite shut for all the way, which is, although it could be the fabric getting caught in it. Maybe that's what it is. No, I'm not sure. There's a little rivet down here actually that's poking out a bit. Perhaps that's what it is. Anyway, like I said, mine is for storage. I thought I would put my junk jewellery, things like that, and have them there. I can use that to put a little tag and tell me what's inside of it. So I've got 2 of those for storage in my room. I'm not quite sure why it's not shutting all the way. Well, that's something to bear in mind, isn't it? Something to bear in mind. Anyway, so there's those 2 little purses, but this next one I was quite excited about. I haven't opened it up yet, but I'm still quite excited. I did straighten it out, although it wasn't too creased up, which was good, I thought. Kind of manipulated it through the bag, so let's have a look. And I saw this on Sue's channel. She got some of these, and I can't remember what colours she got, and I thought they look rather smart. So of course it has been in the mail, so, but this is like a cosmetic bag. Isn't it a great size? Look at that. But then it opens up, ooh, it opens up like that. And it has these compartments inside that you can store your things in. Like if you were, like, I think she used hers like if she was working in the lounge room or something like that, she would take it and be able to put all her bits in. Just get that zipper going right. There we go. It's got a little pocket there. I think that's great. Now, the one thing I think I will do is stabilize that centerpiece. You know, if I'm using this for storage, for crafting, I don't want it moving and things going underneath there. I'm just trying to think the best way to do that for me would be is to find approximately the center like that, and I think I would put a stitch. I would stitch it like, and I'm not going through the actual vinyl. I'm just going to put a pin there like that to hold that. See, that's just the lining. I would stitch the lining a few stitches across there. I think that's what I will do to that. That way I can have 2 totally separate compartments and nothing would skim underneath, it would still, I love the way that closes, it would still close very nicely, because that's, yep, nothing stopping it at all. In fact, there's quite a generous amount of fabric on the sides there. I do like this a lot. I do like this a lot. Perhaps I should have got 2 of these. And like she said, they're the perfect size to sit in your, you know, your rolling carts and things like that. So this one I love. I love this. I think this is great. And I will just stitch across the bottom, which will be fiddly, but I think it will be worth it just to do that. I mean, it can't be that hard, can it? Surely. Let's have a look. Got a little bit of thread here. Perhaps I'll need a bit more, but we'll start. No, I don't want to stop and start. What I want to do is be able to do it all in one go, because it'll be fiddly. So just let me, we'll try. Might as well. Where's my scissors? Oh, yeah. I may double thread it just to give it a little bit of strength as well. Okay, let's see how we go here. Sorry, Whisker, for haltering your bag, but I'm sure it'll be more useful to me if it's anchored down like that. And because it's a double thread, oh, I can't really get the stitches too small because it's in an awkward position. But I think this might work. And I can feel the vinyl, and as soon as I feel the vinyl through the fabric, I'm lifting my needle like that. Can you hear that little? And then just taking it through the fabric at the bottom there. Okay, all done. Go. You can just see the little stitches in there, but nothing, like I've left right at the end, there's a little gap, but if you were putting like papers and things like that, they're not going to go underneath there, so I'm quite happy with that. And even if you used it as a cosmetics bag and you had like lotions and potions on one side and, you know, brushes and things on the other, they're not going to roll into each other too much at all. So, yes, very happy with that one. Very happy. There we go. I'll show you up close. Beautiful little bag, actually. I really do like this, and the colour's really pretty. Nice strong zip. Nice strong zip on it. Zips all the way to the end. Go. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much, Whisker, for that. And the little purses, like I said, you know, they're fine for what I need storage, but I think there might be a little... That one's better. That one's better. Definitely. That one has more of a snap on it. So it could be just this one particular one that's at fault. So I'll just find something for that. You know, that can just sit there and it it won't need to be fully closed. So bear that in mind with those ones there. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing them anyway. I do love this one. I think this is wonderful. Very, very nice. And of course, my vintage sewing techniques piece, my third piece, which I'm very happy with. And it goes with that one there. So I'll have to pop that like that, and it will be going, that's my cover. Then there'll be a page there attached to, and then it will go like that. And so the next one will be on that side there, on a separate piece. That's the back of it, of course. So, oh, I did a running stitch on the white parts, on some of the white parts on the background of that one as well. But I followed Susanna's instructions, which was my intention all along, to kind of do what she's doing, but just with my own supplies. That's the word. And in blue tones. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed seeing those. And take care, everybody, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.